Let me show you how my meeting went.
Dan, I've been reviewing phone system proposals here, and the thing that caught my eye about yours was this unusual wiring plan here. Do you want to tell me something about that?
I'd be happy to, sir. But first, to find out if it would be right for you, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure. You got some time, Dan?
Well, excuse me for asking, but you're a telephone dealer. What do you know about computers?
We're in the communications business. We want to provide for your current and future voice and data needs. Now, how many computers do you have?
We have a Mac, 2 IBM clones, a PS2, a compact 386, and 2 laptops. We also have a mini computer with 3 terminals.
Okay. And how many printers do you have?
We've got a laser printer, a letter quality printer, a draft quality printer, and engineering has a plotter.
This is what laser printed pages look like. This is letter quality, and this is draft quality. Do you have external modems here?
One.
Okay. How do your PC users access the mini computer?
They can't. We're getting them terminals.
And how do you share your printers and the modem?
Most of our users take a disk from their PC to the PC attached to the printer or modem they want, or they move the printer or modem. I think that's called sneakernet. Also, several PCs share the draft quality printer. The wires are run from their PCs to a switch box next to the printer. When they're ready to print, they leave their PC, go to the switch box, set the switch to their PC, if of course the printer isn't busy, then run back to their PC to print the file before someone else comes along and switches the printer.
In other words, my employees are wasting time and my money. They're paid too much money to be standing in line waiting for printers. It's not sneakernet. It's Gucci loafernet.
How do your PC users transfer files?
You already have the answer. We walk disks between PCs.
Okay. Do you have users that need remote access to files or printers, such as people working with laptops or people working from home?
Oh boy, do we. The salespeople draft letters on their laptops and then dictate them over the phone to their secretaries here. The secretaries then type them up. The phone bills are crazy, and the duplication of effort is ridiculous.
I think you're going to like StarBus. StarBus is an intercom for office data products. Okay. At every telephone outlet, we provide an additional connection for StarBus. We use a single pair of standard telephone wire in just about any topology. The StarBus intercom is so flexible that you can expand the system by adding a simple telephone Y connector or RJ11 fan-out unit. The StarBus Busdriver connects to every device on the intercom. A standard telephone cord, just like the one you have at home, connects into the StarBus data intercom, and a standard RS-232 computer cable connects to the PC, printer, motor, or whatever you have on the intercom. Many printers have parallel ports. In those cases, a simple serial to parallel converter is used. With StarBus, your PCs, Macs, printers, plotters, modems, laptops, terminals, and even Mini can be connected together for port sharing and file transfer. Up to 50 devices can be connected, which allows 25 simultaneous two-way conversations. These devices can be from different manufacturers operating at different speeds. The intercom has a rotary hunt feature, just like my key system. This is useful if you have several printers or modems, or if you want to share terminal server or mini computer ports. And you can use the intercom to connect to the next available device, just as the phone system picks up the next available line. StarBus has an automatic timeout feature, so that if the user has completed the conversation but has not hung up on the intercom, StarBus will automatically disconnect to free up the device for other users. And we provide print spooling software for your PCs, so that if a printer is busy when you want to make a printout or have a long document to print, you can spool your output to disk, so it will automatically be printed later, even if you're busy doing something else. For wider area connectivity, users can call into the intercom with a modem from outside the office to print off any of the printers here. So transfer files with any of the devices in the office. It will work just as though the user was in the office. You can even tie two offices which have StarBus intercoms together with modems. Each office will be able to share resources with the other. You can grow the intercom one unit at a time. You'll never buy more capacity than you'll need, and you won't invest in an expensive server. The intercom is very reliable, Bus drivers can be unplugged, moved, and plugged back in while StarBus is in use with no interruptions to operation. Although the intercom will not require system administrator, while in use the intercom can be reconfigured and diagnosed from any PC or terminal on the intercom, even remotely via modem. And it's easy to use. Here are what the screens look like. Users need only learn a couple of new keystrokes to connect any device from within their application. Do you have any questions?
So people will be able to use the laser printer without going into my office? We can put a printer and the modem in a central place where everyone can get to them without harassing me. Also, we can share the ports on the mini computer, transfer files between the PCs, even between disks of different sizes. And we can do this without having to leave our desks?
Right.
Can we share application software like a database? Can I look at files on other people's PCs?
No, StarBus is a data intercom, not a LAN. You can transfer files, but you can't have a file server. Transferring files with the StarBus data intercom takes active participation on both ends.
Can we hook up wangs to VAXs?
I don't think you can hook wangs to VAXs, but I'm not sure. But I can find out if it's important to you. Would you mind if I made a call to find out?
No?
I'm not embarrassed to admit I don't know everything about data. People often ask me questions I can't answer. I used to guess at the answers. There's no point in that. I've learned a lot, but I get all kinds of questions. I wouldn't normally put tech support on speakerphone, but I want you to hear.
StarBus technical support.
Hi, I'm an interconnect salesperson. My customer would like to know if StarBus hooks wangs to VAXs.
Dex, we don't have any wings.
Some WANG equipment works with the VAXs, but not all. If you ran a cable directly from the WANG to the VAX, would they work together?
No.
No.
Then StarBus will not let them work either. StarBus simply turns remote resources into local resources. If you have a remote printer, it just makes it seem as though the printer is located right at your desk. If your computer wouldn't work with that device to begin with, StarBus won't make it work. StarBus just provides the physical connection between the devices, as a voice intercom does. With a voice intercom, if one person is speaking Japanese and the other is speaking Spanish, the intercom won't translate. StarBus does not translate data conversations either.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Phillips, does StarBus look like something that would benefit your business?
Yes.
Would you mind if Dex and I take a walk around the office to make sure we'll have everything we need for the installation?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Wow. Nice presentation.
Oh, great, I can hardly wait. Hey, you there, get away from my PC!
Another satisfied customer. Of course, Mr. Phillips is going to buy my phone system, too.